Is the Fed about to destroy the crypto market with a rate hike? Let's see. Let's go back in history really quick. So 2017, we had 3 rate hikes. We had in March 16th, 2017, they brought it up to 1%. Okay, June 15th, they brought it up to 0.25%. And then December 14th, they brought it up to 1.5%. Right now, the Fed rate is at 0.25, okay? So they raised interest rates 3 times during the craziest bull run you've ever seen in your life, all right? 3 times. So why are people getting angry or frustrated or scared? I don't understand this mentality here. Here's a good point with Root2FI on Twitter. He says, even if the outcome of the Fed coming out bearish, no one will quit investing in crypto to put their money back into a 0.1% savings account in the bank. It's so true. Like, what are people thinking? Okay, first off, the Fed is going to, even if they do raise the interest rate, they're not really going to raise interest rates. You know, they say they are 0.25, 0.5%, or 0.5 basis points. That's not raising interest rates. I've already said this before. I'll say it again. That is not raising interest rates. All right. So next story here. IMF urges El Salvador to remove Bitcoin as legal tender. So big powers are getting worried. Obviously, they wouldn't have said this if they weren't worried, okay? The IMF is an old dinosaur structure that has a lot of central authority over currency, okay? And Bitcoin is the complete opposite of that. And it kind of destroys their structure, you know, because it is decentralized and it's permissionless. And you can actually obfuscate it with layer 2 Lightning Network. So let's go into this one, which is really interesting on the back of this IMF thing. Okay, so IMF asking El Salvador to remove Bitcoin as legal tender is similar to the brain cancer asking the patient to stop chemo. Pretty much that's right on the dot. All right. So remember a couple days ago I said Russia, it's meaningless. All right. The ban on crypto is meaningless. We've seen it with China. We've seen it with other countries. Now Russia came out with that. All right. So now we know. Russia financial minister says we need to regulate the crypto market, not ban it. We already knew that was coming. I've already said that was coming. Guys, governments are so typical. They're so easy to read. It's not even funny anymore. It's too easy. All right. Once you study their history, once you study their mindset, like I have done for the past 16 years or more, you get to understand like the typical government mindset and what they will do and what they won't do. Lastly, from Ben Rickard. All right. So if you haven't heard of Ben Rickard, he was on The Big Short. He says the more debt the government spends, the less effective it will now be on the growing economy and on growing the economy. The Keynesian multiplier is failing. No country has ever recorded or ever recovered once the debt GDP ratio reaches 90%. We are currently at 122%. So you're going to have to understand where the world's heading right now. It's heading into crypto. The whole world is going to go into crypto, okay? Crypto is essentially a black hole, sucking everything the traditional financial structure has created, and it's going to take over. That's all. See you later.